to episode 427, the chillest episode of the Dead Pixels of the Internet.
Oh yeah, it's very cold. Exciting cold.
Welcome
outside.
to the beginning of what seems to be winter, because we didn't have winter until now.
Yeah, and
That's your Chicago
the
minute.
beginning of the year. Guess what? Winter. 11 days afterwards, you get your winter. Snow. You happy now? You get your white Christmas now.
This is Joe.
And this is Lauren.
And if you haven't seen that cool picture on our Facebook page, like the Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see all the fun stuff I put up there.
Yes. You see it pretty well and see pretty cool.
So that's what I did. I just drew a manga style, I guess. I don't know what to call
Menacing.
it. Menacing. You got us as what appears to be background characters.
Yeah.
Anyways, quickly before we go through this thing, so the Golden Globe happened.
Yep.
And Ricky Gervais was the host.
Mm-hmm.
And then people were like, he destroyed Hollywood.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Hollywood feelings are so hurt.
And I'm like,
Hollywood undead.
Undead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my thoughts were like, he did do some pretty good jokes, but they'll survive.
Yeah, they live.
Yeah, it's like they're gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
No, one British man's not gonna destroy the entire Hollywood system.
Yeah, they live.
But he did have some good jokes, though.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that, like, wow, I'm surprised you let him say that, because no one really cares if it's the Golden Globes. Golden Globes is kind of like, whatever, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the whole, we're the Emmy Oscars, but we just want to do something because we want to. The whole scam, I feel like they say the whole scam is just the Hollywood Foreign Press just wants to meet these celebrities, and that's how you get them there. Because they have some nominations, like, what the hell? They nominated that movie right there?
Yep.
Like, I remember the last one was like the Tourist, whatever, with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. And
he was like, what the fuck?
No one loved that movie, but they nominated it anyways. I'm like, what the hell? It was just a ploy to meet them, as I feel it. And what won best comedy / musical was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, that's cool. I like that. Best actor for drama is what do you call it? Joker.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, that's cool. But will he actually win the Oscar for this? Because this is just... Because didn't Rami Malek also win last time? I don't remember if he did. If he was one that won that Golden Globe in 2019.
I'm not too sure.
Well, he won something. He definitely won for Best Actor. I'm just like, no way. What the hell?
Get out of here, you.
Who's smoking this crack?
Nah, who's lying? I'm not lying. Who's lying?
But yeah, that was that, and a couple. Missing Link won Best Animated Picture. I'm just like, excuse me. Exactly. It was that one like Sasquatch movie, that stop motion.
With Saganophagus?
Yes, that was the one.
Who?
And also 1917 one, which I'm like, man, I thought Parasite would have won that, but 1917 apparently won that one, huh? And here's your quick 1917 review from me, your boy.
Okay, you saw it?
I saw it, yeah, 1917.
I wanted to see it, but I was like, eh.
I thought it was really good.
Okay.
The whole thing of it is, yes, it looks like it's taken. It looks like it's in one shot, but
it's multiple.
It's no, well, yeah, of course it's. They can't. There's no way they can do this in in one shot. It's almost impossible. Well, I mean, not almost. Yeah, it's almost impossible. But it's not though. It's two. Because there's a moment within the middle where he blacks out and it cuts to black, and so I'm like, that officially doesn't make it as one whole take. Birdman did it.
Yeah.
They found a way to do it. It was like to transition a day where they just stuck on one screen and just fast forward. I'm like, see, you don't cut out on stuff like that. You make it, you go full hardcore into it. But that aside, it is a very good movie. There's a lot of technical goodness behind it. The fact that they did do a lot of like good wide shots of the war and all that stuff. And that one money shot they had in the trailer where the guy's running through the battlefield, which I'm just like, see, they wasted that shot. They should have just saved it for the movie. But yeah, because I did not even know that was gonna be the whole thing was in like one shot. Because you see the trailer, it doesn't say it. Well, then again, that would spoil the entire thing.
Exactly.
But once it came out, people were actually talking about it, like, oh yeah, it's cool because they do it in one. They make it look like it's in one shot. I'm like, oh okay. And then it just happens to me when in my mind, I'm just like, they're gonna go behind this tree, and there you go, that's a new shot. It happened like multiple times where they go like behind a big rock, they go underwater, and then they come back out. I'm like, yeah, that's a different shot right there. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. My cut edit, good editing skills right there.
Good editing skills. But I like the way it looks. It looks amazing. I'm just like, damn, this looks really, really nice for a movie like this. Because there's a lot of shots of them just like kind of doing low crawls, going through a battlefield and just kind of traversing it. And for the most part, that would be kind of boring if it was shot normally. Like if it was just a regular like war movie, like what do you call it, Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah.
But since it looks like it's all in one shot, it's kind of more intense. I'm just like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. But in context, it would be like that. If you just actually show that normally, just two guys with a normal back and forth shot, it would look boring. But for this, it looks really cool. But yeah, that's my 1917 movie review right there. Yeah, it's a good movie. I like it. It's fun. Anyways, but yeah, back to the Golden Globes. It was kind of lame. You see what's
going on? I didn't watch it, so
I didn't watch it either. You see what John Boyega is doing right now on his Instagram and Twitter?
Do not know.
He's doing some wild stuff on
there. Like what?
He did a thing on his social media because what it looks like, a lot of the people from Star Wars kind of just like stopped caring.
Okay.
Because they're finally out of the contract with Disney. And so I think he said someone said like, "What? How do you still have feelings for Rey and all that stuff?" And then because there's a lot of like Kylo people out there that like the whole Kylo and Rey fanfic.
Yeah. Ship.
And then he's like, it doesn't matter who kissed her. It's all about who lays the pipe. He just says something like that, and people hated that because first of all he shit on a bunch of people's like fake relationship thing, and people are trying to make it like, oh, he's making her look like she's a trophy or whatever. But all in all, John Wayne's like, shut up. Plenty of people were like, I used to look up to you, man. I'm so ashamed that you represented us in Star Wars. And he's like, you obviously don't know real life and fiction. So he just didn't give a fuck, which is so refreshing to see. And so people on the Star Wars, I thought it was really funny. It's like, because John Boyega to me is like, he's so awesome, He can basically make any other like franchise good for the most part, because they stopped they didn't stop, like they lessened him inside like the other ones, because the Force Awakens, he was like the best part in it. At least that's what I feel like. He was so cool. He was a stormtrooper that defected, and now he's like sees the way. And the second one, I don't know what the hell he did with him. He was barely in that one. And the third one, I don't know if he's in, because I didn't see that one, but he's still cool though. If you like The Last Jedi, anyone is in there, I was like, he's great, he's in there, but where is he? He's off doing some kind of weird secondary mission.
He's somewhere.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's what's going on with John Boyega. So, people are now online saying like, why didn't he just why did he have to say all that stuff when he's like, he doesn't care. It's all fake, man. People out there taking this way too goddamn seriously. And then he posted the image of the Joker kicking, where she's just like, he just doesn't care. That's the whole thing I'm saying. Like, do it. You can argue and complain whatever you want online, but I'm just gonna be here having fun. And he does. He made a video of it on his Instagram. Of him with all the comments about it. And he's just like, I don't care. Him just dancing. Anyways, so yeah, let's talk about the upcoming stuff of 2020.
Yes.
Since we already are in 2020. So, I don't know what's the good... Because with games, it's kind of like, oh, that might be coming out because game cycles always have like... it may be delayed. But here's what we got. Here we go. 2020 in American sports. No, not really.
Yeah. American sports, yo.
There you go. Video gaming. So what we got here. So Iceborne already came out
Yep.
for Monster Hunter World. So is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot really coming out soon?
It's supposed to come out this month or sometime.
Yeah, it says January 17th. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get that?
No.
Okay.
I'm like, no. Not like, oh yeah, I want Dragon Ball. Just like, nah, I'm not into. No, only game I'm looking for is Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, there's not a lot coming out this month. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath HD comes out on the Nintendo Switch. I didn't know that was gonna be a thing.
Yep.
That's for January. There's gonna be a Dark Crystal game. You know, with Dark Crystal from the Netflix with the weird looking Jim Henson things.
Gotcha.
Anyways, Yakuza 5 comes out. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the U.S. release for Yakuza 5. Comes out February. Darksiders Genesis. Is this a new one right here? It's a top-down hack and slash.
Yeah. So it's one of those.
I can't believe Darksiders is still happening. Jesus.
Yep, it is.
Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition coming out.
I already have it. Just waiting for it to. I bought that already.
Oh, okay. Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle for the PS4 and Xbox One. What a strange thing.
I have the original one, so just
we have the backwards compatible ones for Vanquish. I remember playing Vanquish, but I was like, this is not. I don't know why people thought it was. I don't know. This is a weird thing to say. Is like comparing it to Bayonetta. Like Bayonetta's way better than Vanquish. I feel so.
It's different, but like Vanquish was like the over top dumb action.
I know, but
and just like
bundle it both with Vanquish, that's kind of weird.
Because during that time it was like, oh my god, it's the same team.
I guess so, yeah. Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition comes out for
the Switch.
The Switch, which is
and also they said there's something special is going to happen in the DMC soon.
Oh yeah,
Devil May Cry.
I thought you were talking about DMC, like
no. The Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, there's something like one of the producers like something they got like a special announcement like pretty much on like the 16th, like somewhere like pretty much these next couple weeks they got something going on.
That'd be nice.
And dealing with Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, that's cool. Persona 5 Scramble. Whoa, that's new. Persona. Huh.
What?
So it's kind of like Dynasty Warriors, but
Persona. If you like Dynasty Warriors,
do you know anything about that or?
What, the hack and slash? No, do not know.
Okay. One Punch Man, I hear or nobody knows.
Yeah.
Comes out next month.
Yeah, and what I heard about that game, that One Punch Man game, is it's freaking it's like pretty much you can have Saitama on your team. Like he comes in a little bit later.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the game is because you obviously can't beat the One Punch Man.
Yeah,
that's his joke. So you have to survive for like at least 2 or something minutes. Once you do that, he comes on and just kills him. Ends the match. Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out March 3rd.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And if you're into that, hey,
yeah, like I said, and just part 1.
Yeah,
not the whole game. Part 1.
Yeah,
out of many.
True. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Xbox One, March 11th.
No,
you can have it pre-downloaded already, which is pretty cool. And hey, for the Game Pass people, first day, man, that's can't go wrong with that. My Hero One's Justice 2. Yeah. They were just like no DLC for the first one. They're just gonna make a whole new game, which I'm like, fair enough. Apparently, it was popular enough where people, actually wanted to buy it and all that stuff. Neo 2, if you're into Neo, which is like the other, Sekiro. Oh, they're making a Fairy Tail game, huh?
Yep.
Are you into Fairy Tail?
No.
Okay, cool. Animal Crossing New Horizons, which is coming on the Nintendo Switch March 20th.
Animal Crossing. I'm pretty sure I'll get Animal Crossing for my daughter.
Is she into that though?
She could probably be into it. That sim-like type of thing.
I mean, yeah.
So yeah.
I should play any of the other ones, like the New Leaf or
no. She's not in it, but
okay.
She can learn playing this one.
Doom 64 also comes out that same day too.
for the Switch.
Switch.
Of course.
Was that the best one? I don't even know.
No, it's not. Doom 64 was because they love the meme for it.
Oh, okay. Doom Eternal same day too. So you either get Doom Eternal or you get New Horizon. So
well, if Doom Eternal will come out unless they get no pushback.
See, this is one thing that Bethesda needs. They're kind of like in the hole when it comes to like with their properties. Fallout 76 is still just like, what the hell are you doing with that series?
Oh, they try and make money.
Did you see that video about from the Internet Historian?
Which one about
well, there's a 76 one. There's
I saw the 76 one. I also saw the No Man's Sky one.
Yeah, the No Man's Sky one was actually really good.
It's a long one.
It's a long one, but I was like very amazed. I'm like, that is true. They could have run away with that money, but they didn't. They worked on the game. They built it.
Silent, everything else. They didn't let the fans get them. They just pretty much like, okay, we just go work on the game. Put our head down and work on the game.
And good for them, you know. They could have been the next Bethesda where you're like, what the hell are you guys doing?
Yep.
Or EA, you know. But they didn't. So anyways. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, which is the long line of games of the Dynasty Warriors-esque style of One Piece. And now, of course, it's going to be about... They're going to cover more story for it. They are going to actually have the whole Cake Island arc in there, along with... it looks like Wano. I don't know how you pronounce it. Persona 5 Royale.
Yeah, when?
March 31st.
I stopped playing Persona 5, vanilla Persona 5, because since Royale come out, be like, well,
just going Royale.
Yeah, just going Royale. And that's why that series has been stagnant, because of like, oh, Royale supposed to come out? Fuck. And just like...
Is that like it's an extended version?
Yeah, it's an extended version, so you get the extra character and all those stuff and all. It's like if you so. Nice, drop your phone. So, Atlas always do some shit like this.
It seems like they're gonna be like Capcom-y.
No, they've been like this forever.
They've been like this.
They've been like this. So
Persona 4 Golden.
No, like for example, no, even with Persona 3, like there's regular vanilla Persona 3, and there was Persona 3 Festive.
Yeah.
And then it was Persona 3 PSP version, but then you play as the female protagonist, and then you get to do extra stuff on the PSP version instead of like the regular one. And the Persona 3 PSP version play like Persona 4 Golden. It was like, oh, so you can actually control your party. Not before, it was like, oh, auto party. Like, oh, the CPU controls it. So wherever you control the main character, but all the other stuff, the CPU controls. But when they did Golden, it's like, oh, we gonna make it like a JRPG, like a true JRPG. Like, you can actually control the people. And then you can, like, pretty much control the actions and everything else. Instead of having CPU control the actions. So I was like, okay, that's cool. That's good. Because they did that, and then there's vanilla version of Persona 4, and then Persona 4 Golden was everything else. Like, oh yeah, and we decided to add other stuff to it. So if you play Persona 4 original, that's not the true ending. The true ending is this one right here. Sorry. And that's what I thought, like, Persona 5, but like, okay, they didn't do really no content, no everything else. They wait till fucking 2 to 3 years. Guess what? Royale. So you get the extra stuff and probably maybe the better ending. Yeah. Who knows, right? And I'm like, fuck you, Atlas. But you know what? Fine. Also, don't forget, they did the same shit with Catherine.
Oh yeah, Catherine. Full
body edition. And like, oh, guess what? There's another character in the game.
Yeah.
What?
Another Catherine.
No, her name's not Catherine.
Oh, well.
No.
Another Catherine type.
No. Do you want to know the ending for the?
I mean, I might as well, because I'm not gonna play Catherine again.
So there's 2 other Catherine. Also, this other lady. I forgot her name, but it actually not a lady. That person is an alien. It's a guy.
Okay.
So Vincent fall in love with an alien. So it's like one of the goofy endings.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, what the fuck? Okay, so is this the true ending then? That like Vincent like never, you're like, oh well, there's Vincent gained power over the devil because the shop owner is like the one who's creating these nightmares, and like Catherine is the succubus, the one with the blonde, and regular Catherine the regular captain is like the true love, whatnot.
Yeah,
it's just fucking weird.
It's weird.
Or there's the neutral ending that Vincent just all alone and killed himself.
Nah,
it's just weird.
April 3rd, 2 days before my birthday, Resident Evil Trace.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get it, it's gonna be like one of those. It's gonna. We got the whole Resident Evil thing now inside and on the Xbox and all that stuff.
Yeah, like I forget,
for the most part.
They got Code Veronica is on there. I bought Code Veronica.
If you don't want to count, what do you call it? Raccoon City or anything.
Raccoon City is a side mission. Look, I go. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think of Operation Raccoon City.
Yeah.
No, I think my fault. Not that game suck at. I'm thinking because that Operation Raccoon City is a what if story.
No, I see.
That does not take place. That's a what if story because there's an option that you could kill Leon and Claire, and that is not canon. Cool. That's not canon at all.
Obviously not.
Let me see, but I'm trying to think. I'm thinking Outbreak. Mm-hmm. Outbreak is a side mission. It's a side stories of what stuff. You really think about that shit. I watched a bunch of Let's Plays on a whole timeline of Resident Evil, and I had to say, holy shit, there's a lot of things that's weird. Yeah, because at the same time, because Outbreak is canon, because if you play Resident Evil 7, you beat Resident Evil 7, there's an article that you read, a news article based on one of the characters from Resident Evil Outbreak series. So it's canon.
And they're also going to have the multiplayer on Resident Evil 3 on there. Cyberpunk 2077 comes out April.
I don't believe you.
I don't know. If it does or does not, I don't know. Either way, like, I should be excited about that game because there's a lot of cool ideas about it, but I just, people really love CD Projekt Red. And
well, have you played
The
Witcher yet?
Toss a coin to your Witcher. No.
I thought you was going to play The Witcher.
Yeah, there's a bunch of things I say. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto comes out on Switch.
Of course, another Naruto game.
Trials of Mana gets re-released apparently on
for the Switch.
Switch and PS4.
Okay.
Gears Tactics. Don't really care, but I'm pretty sure that's day one on the Game Pass. Minecraft Dungeons is also day one on the Game Pass, which is gonna be great.
That's good.
If you like it. Fast and Furious Crossroads. There you go. The Avengers game comes out May 15th, which I don't think is...
That's not going to be a good game.
It's just too many things against it. Last of Us Part 2, if it comes out that time.
Yeah, if it comes out.
We don't know yet. I mean, there's a good chance it could be May 29th. That's still a little bit of ways, but that's the one I can't wait for. And then that's it. That's all the ones that we have right now that are at least supposedly coming out. There's apparently a Axiom Verge 2 coming out soon.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
But no one fucking knows. I mean, I like part 1 enough, but it was super old school in its whole thing. Let's see. The Dark Pictures anthology, if you've played Man of Medan.
Nope.
It's like, it's Until Dawn, except, Walking Dead style.
Okay.
Death Stranding comes out on Windows, apparently, sometime soon.
Yep, of course it does.
Let's see. Dying Light 2, no one knows when that comes out. Apparently, like, the second part of the year. I don't know. Ghost of Tsushima, that one, I just want to play that game whenever it comes out. Whenever. Guilty Gear Strive.
Yes.
I don't know when that comes out.
Whenever
it comes out. Halo Infinite comes out because we're supposed to get the Series X later this year too, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Wow, Series X. Let's see, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
There you go for you.
No more Heroes 3. Just don't know when that's coming out either. Coming out on the Switch apparently only. Pokemon Sleep. You can use that to sleep. I don't know. Psychonauts 2, don't know when that's going to come out. Let's see. There's the remake of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. Okay. Apparently that was enough of a game that people were like, yeah, I like that one. That's the best one.
Okay.
I don't know when we're going to get Super Meat Boy, the second one, because that just needs to come out.
That's never going to come out, man.
Yeah, I know, right? They're probably gonna make like a Binding of Isaac 2 before that one comes out.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a new DLC for Binding of Isaac supposed to come out this year too.
So many things for that one. Team Meat. Why? Let's see. We got Watch Dogs Legion. No one knows when the hell that's gonna come out. And Yakuza, Like a Dragon. Well, basically the weird seventh game that is or is not canon. I don't know. It is technically says it is 7, which I don't want to believe, but we're supposed to also get the other Persona, the Yakuza games on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was your games of 2020.
Soon.
So we said we were gonna do the decade review of the games.
All right then.
Of 2010 to all 2019. That's all I count. I don't count any other times. Looking at this, I was like, man, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like 12 games in 2010. I'm like, those were good games.
Yeah. I looked through the list. And I was just like, okay, this was the games that I picked out for myself.
But as soon as the list goes on and on, by the time I get to like 2018, 17, I'm just like, not a lot of games, but you know, maybe I gotta like rethink it again. But
all right, you first.
Well, I'm only gonna go for a couple.
Okay,
things.
but at the same time, this is not like, for example, like oh well, what's your number one
game?
Yeah, but that's okay, hard. We could just name games that you thought. Okay, let's look on like 2010s. So 2010s
came out with Bayonetta 1.
Yes,
which was fucking great.
It was great. It was awesome.
Mass Effect 2
was one of the best games.
One of the best games
in the decade.
Of the ending of
like those two games.
I have like a 2 dot thing, which means like that was like the ones that was one of the best. That
one of the best games like to play. The remake of Heart Gold and Silver is a good game. It's a good Pokemon game.
Which is pretty much for me, I think, the best one out of all of them.
Because it like a mixture of the old school one, they add like a little bit of the new as well too.
Yeah, that's true.
Dragon Age Origins.
As little as we don't see as much from Origins or Dragon Age anymore.
The first game one was
like, wow, this was cool.
It was Mass Effect. It was Mass Effect like 1 levels of good and 2.
The first Red Dead.
First Red Dead Redemption
was a classic.
It
was fun to have John Morrison be on there.
It is, and the ending,
yeah, great stuff.
Yeah.
Limbo. I like Limbo.
Limbo is a good game.
That was the one.
Limbo was a good game. It runs more like like a silent, atmospheric type of game. That whole vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a really good game concept. Scott Pilgrim the game. Yes. Yeah. A classic beat 'em up.
It's a good game. But
it's a good game.
It's just off the market now. You cannot get that unless you already have it downloaded.
I already have it downloaded.
That sucks because that was one of the few, like, it's based on the movie and also the comic. So,
yes.
It was fun. Fallout New Vegas, which is, again...
Everybody look back to it now and just like, Fallout New Vegas, one of the best Fallout games to have.
I know, right? Super Meat Boy, the first Super Meat Boy, which was such a classic to me.
To you, yes.
I love that game because it was just like, this is hard as... It was like that whole thing of like, oh, it's the Summer of Arcade, when they actually cared about
well, there's no such...
I know they don't do that anymore. Yeah. There's also almost no quality control anymore on the Xbox Arcade. You're just like, that game's not on there? Okay, sure.
There's no hype behind it.
Hype behind it. Rock Band 3. Let's be real here. That was a good game, but it just had no support after.
It was like, okay, Rock Band 3. We got the keys. You asked for keys. Fuck it. There go keys into it. And then, they was like, there's nothing else you can do with it. And be like, well, when you made Rock Band 4, what the fuck I'll do with this key guitar? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. All the songs you got, nope, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, that was just so many opportunities on that just was such a failure.
Yeah, it was. Now we're going in. Black Ops, which is to me like that was hands down the best Call of Duty game out of all of them.
Yeah, you are correct. They had the guns in that game was really really good,
and also the money system, which I don't know if they ever brought back, but I love that system. Like now you can spend it on whatever you want. Maybe you want this instead of just XPing your way all the way through it. After that, we're going to 2011. And it was kind of weird that they released a Dragon Age 2 already. Okay, it felt kind of.
I think Dragon Age Origins was a remaster.
It may have been like.
It just. I think it came out because I'm trying to think. I think it came out like in 29, and they did like the DLC came out for it, so that's why.
Okay, well, that's the game I still played a lot too.
So Dragon Age Origin 2, yeah, it was good. It was great, and
I
then it was
it was just fun because it was like the one I played a lot.
And
it was way more streamlined than the first.
Yeah,
one.
it was more actiony.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2011, good fucking remaster.
Yeah.
Not remaster, retelling of the Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah,
really good.
And brought NetherRealm Studios back into the spotlight.
Yeah, it did. It was the first one. Thank you, Warner Games, for that.
Yeah, exactly. Shadows of the Damned. I thought that was fun. It's just stupid ass grindhouse style game right there. And you don't see a lot of games that go over the top like that. Bastion from 2011. Again, another arcade game like that. I like the story behind that one. There was just a lot of really fun ideas in there, and also the narrator was just really good.
Batman Arkham City.
That was one that.
Yes.
Well, other than when it came out 2009 for the Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. Arkham City was pretty much just like, oh, here you go. Instead of being at Arkham prison, you pretty much in Gotham. Yeah. All over Gotham.
Yeah, basically.
Like, the whole city of Gotham is yours.
Yeah, that's true. 2011 also was Uncharted 3. I liked Uncharted 3.
I just think Uncharted 2 was the
I know it was the best one.
It's the best one. Uncharted 3 was like...
It was still good. I still enjoyed most of it.
I feel like like that with the same with 4.
Oh, okay. Rayman Origins was 2011. Such a classic. That's one of the ones like, yes, that was a good one because they brought 2D platforming back and they had such a great art style. And it was just fun to play. Minecraft officially came out 2011.
Officially?
It was in beta and all that for like until 2009 to 2011. They released a final 1.0. And yes, you can say like, yes, that's the best game of the entire decade. Yeah, I won't argue with that, only because it's a goddamn juggernaut.
Yeah,
you cannot deny that Minecraft really changed the way for like most games afterwards. Portal 2 came out 2011 also.
Yeah, a good game.
That was such a good game right there, even though it was super goddamn short.
Yeah,
but the multiplayer was really good. Story was also really fun and just more of part 1. And they tried story, but I was like, okay. And Skyrim came out 2011. Yeah. How many times have we seen that one in every single
game? But when it first came out,
that was a goddamn.
It was a good game.
That was a goddamn game changer right there. Even though I can see the entire flaws in that game.
Yeah, now
I can. I'm just like, oh my god. But there's still eternal. Only the fact like there's so many memes behind it. Arrow to the goddamn knee.
Yeah. Oh, you finally woke up.
Yeah, that one too. Like, you're awake now. Huh?
You're awake now, huh?
Stop right there, criminal scum. All that stuff. Foos Showdown. It's a goddamn
Foos.
Oh Jesus. 2012, Ashura's Wrath, which was just an underground hit.
Which now people appreciate it now.
Yeah.
Which also remind you they was pretty scummy to make the DLC as the sequel.
Yeah, that was to me was weird. I'm like, oh, it's over. Like, oh, you gotta buy the ending for it. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
why would you do that?
Fuck? Okay. Fuck you. But it's like, okay, fine. When she did, like, okay, awesome.
Yeah, exactly. But they had some other weird DLCs too, like, oh, you fight Ryu now. I'm like,
yeah, fight Ryu and Akuma.
Yeah.
And be like, okay. Like I said, I was all in it when I.
Yeah, but they never made like a sequel or anything like that. Right?
Never did.
I was like, it was got to the point of Dragon Ball Z. It was like, I'm stronger than you. To the point, he's like, no, I am.
no, I am. You pissed me off. Yeah. I'm going to be stronger than you.
Yeah, exactly. Mass Effect 3. That was still a good game up until the end.
Yeah, but then there
was still so much hype behind that one, though.
It was. I just have to look back at it now, like, okay. Yeah, when the vanilla version of it suck ass. When all the DLC stuff came afterwards, okay, it made the game good again.
Yeah, and I consider the ending to be the one where you throw a party. And that's it. You threw a party and you saved the entire world.
No, well, I consider the ending pretty much waking up from rubble. Oh, okay. Know why? Because it's fucking Commander Shepard, that's why. Commander Shepard survived through fucking everything. But hell, his whole body in Mass Effect 12, Mass Effect 2, fucking, like, exploded.
Yeah. Next one after that is Walking Dead Season 1.
Yeah.
As crappy as the game looked, the story was what you came for.
Oh, yeah. And I have to say, it was still a fucking touching game right now.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
That set Telltale Games in this road of like, we'll just make the same game.
Yep.
Which
never.
It sucks because like it's the same game, but you can tell they're just like, we want to get the same hype as we did for season 1, and that just came out of nowhere. I'm like, because Walking Dead's already been out for like 2 or 3 years during that time, and then when this game comes out, people are like, oh, it's not based on the show. I don't think so, but then you actually play, you're like, oh, this is good. After that, Spec Ops: The Line.
I never got into Spec Ops.
I just thought it was gonna be some dumb, military war shooter, and it is for the first part. But once it gets to the second half, it becomes way more deeper and way more like psychological. And I applaud it for that, because I did not expect it to be that indirect about like, are you really the hero killing all these people? And it's like, oh shit, I feel bad now. After that, Max Payne 3. And it's sad that was the last Max Payne that we got.
Exactly.
I
just think the ending kind of sucked for Max Payne 3.
It's too happy. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Not happy, but it's like it's expected. I wanted
I think the ending for Max Payne 2, because Max Payne 3 did not answer like different questions. Like, okay, so which canonical ending is it? Is it the quote unquote Mona Sachs is dead? But if you be on the New York Minute, like one of the hard levels on Max Payne 2, that she's alive.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, well, is Mona dead? Max Payne is like pretty much like, look, I accepted the fact that she's dead, and I'm okay with that. He's happy.
Yeah.
But then like him becoming like a drunk and all this stuff. Like, okay, I can see many years later, but it just like it seemed like Max Payne 2 never happened. It was like Max Payne 1 into Max Payne 3. That's it. Nothing happened in between 2. Like maybe some mentions of 2, but no, we're not gonna touch base on 2.
Yeah, that sucks. They don't really mention part 2 that much. Part 3 was still good though. I really liked it. It was the John Woo game that wasn't Stranglehold.
Yep. The true John Woo game.
Also came out 2012, Hotline Miami, the first one, and that was a good game.
Yeah,
that's all I will say right there. It's like it was something new, and that got me into like, I like Devolver games. For the most part, every time they released a game, I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to see what they made. It was something different. It's a very simple game. It's just you're a guy just going in there killing people. It's got like a Groundhog's Day style thing where like if you die, you just start over again. And it gets to a little bit more deeper of a story of like, are you really the good guy? Again, like, are you really you killing these guys for no reason? Why is that? Because we tell you to.
Yep.
So let's see. So now we're still in 2012. So Far Cry 3 came out that time too, and
that's you, man.
That was the game that basically, again, it started a whole path for Ubisoft and Far Cry, which is like, we'll just make this game again and again. But that was great though. I liked it. It was just so simple. I was like, you're the one badass. It's that action movie that you wanted to be in. So because from the other Far Cry games, you were kind of just like not as good. The Far Cry 2 was kind of one of the weirder ones because you had malaria and you needed like every hour or so to take your pills, and otherwise you die.
Yes.
But this one was, again, this is the one that set the precedent for other games like with open worlds and all that stuff. After that, 2013 now. We're in 2013.
Yeah.
Whereas you got GTA 5.
Yeah.
That came out at the end, and that was when just around when the Xbox One was coming out too. So.
No, it came out the next year, I believe.
No, it came out 2013.
Oh, Xbox, yeah. Okay.
Xbox One did, yeah. Because
Gotcha.
You got 20. That's when you got it the next year.
Yeah, the next year, but like GTA 5 came out the next following year.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, gotcha.
For the Xbox One. But say what you will about that game. That game is still going on till this day with online.
Still makes its money.
Yeah, and I just played it for the story, and I still enjoy the story just enough. You got to play 3 different people, and there was
and there's 3 different endings too.
Yeah, and there was just
which ending you get?
I got the only good ending where I could find was like everyone survives. Yeah. So there you go.
Anyone take out others, the other like guys. Like, oh yeah, you take out this guy, I take out your guy, and you take out this other guy.
Yeah, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those phenomenon games where it's like I made $1 billion in like 3 days.
Yep. Also, do you?
And it was only on 2 consoles at that time.
And you know the funny thing, well, PC too.
No, it wasn't on PC at that time.
Oh no,
it was next year.
Yeah. Do you know what the funny thing about that was?
What?
Because there was a mention of there's like the first bank robbery you guys do.
Yeah.
It like when the guy said, "Oh, I have another guy, but he's too sporadic, and I got the other guy, European guy."
Yeah, talking about part 4.
So the first guy he mentioned is you, the GTA player online, your online persona.
Oh, I see.
That's why he said, well, he's a little bit too sporadic and everything else. So that was a nod to you if you played the GTA Online, because how like the whole story with how you and everything else. GTA Online is a really weird story.
Yeah, it tries to follow in the story of the game, which I'm like, let's make it its own thing.
Well, it is kind of its own thing, but it also make it follow like different stuff that you did online that affects like the story. That it's weird. But,
it is kind of weird,
but it's fine.
Last of Us came out 2013 too, which was to me a hands down classic. Which I'm just like, yeah, I played that game twice, and it's the beginning still gets me. And if you see the definitive playthrough with Troy Baker and Nolan North, they give you a lot of insight of to how the game was made and all that stuff. BioShock Infinite came out 2013 too, and I like that one a lot.
It's a good game.
It wasn't like well praised as the first one, but I feel like I still think it's pretty good. It had some really it had the best like movie mechanics in that game. You had the sky hook, you were just flying around everywhere, and the story also was kind of cool. Rayman Legends came out 2013, and again I love that game. That was the one like, oh, it's a sequel to Origins, and it's got like these music levels which I really really love, and they never made a sequel to it. At least I don't know if they ever did, but I never saw like I remember seeing something, but I think it was like only for the iPad or something.
Yeah,
which sucked. DMC Devil May Cry. That was this is just a personal choice for me, because that was the only DMC game I played that time. In 2013, so I was like, "Oh, is this what DMC's like?" And I know it wasn't, but he was just like, "Not in a million years."
And then his hair turned gray, regardless.
Regarding those, that's what I thought was kind of funny. Like, oh, it doesn't matter, I guess. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Yeah,
it's just a stupid game, but I still think it's funny.
Yeah,
Nano Machines, son. That last part with fighting Armstrong.
He's a president, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
President. It was a meme, but it was still funny. He was just like, "Let's make America great again." And I'm like, "This is today."
Yeah, this is today.
Where's our writing now?
Where's our writing? Where's our President Armstrong? If we had President Armstrong, we'd be good as a country. Just saying.
Yeah, and this is canonically the last game in the series of Metal Gear, because it's the one that takes place way after Part 4. So, take with that what you will. Tomb Raider, the reboot.
Yes.
That was a good game. I did not expect it to be a good game. But then it just took a lot of things from Uncharted.
Yeah, but no, they made Lara Croft. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like more R-rated for the most part. There was that one controversy where it looked like she was going to get raped, but they took that out.
Yeah.
Because it was like he was going for the pants, but then just choked her out. I'm like, okay. They're like, yeah, we're not going to do that here. That's the obvious thing to do.
Yeah.
But then they released that one again the next year.
For the Xbox.
And the Xbox One, which is like, oh, now it's better looking.
Yeah,
like,
good game.
Next one after that, Injustice.
Which surprised a lot, yeah.
So that was the other one. Like, this is the one that set the path for just NetherRealm. Like, we're just going to do Mortal Kombat and DC.
Not DC versus Mortal Kombat. No.
Exactly.
We just do it separately.
Yeah, we'll do it separately. But that first Injustice, I didn't know it was going to be a fighting game. I looked at it, I'm like, what the hell is this game? And I played it, I was like, oh, it's a fighting game. Oh, that's cool.
There's a story? These fighting games have stories in it? What?
Exactly. And here's another one that I really wish they made a sequel for.
A part
Poker
3.
Night 2.
Yep.
And that's so sad that we never got anything out of that. had some fun characters. You had Ash, you had Brock, I was like, that's a weird thing to have, huh? All those guys in one.
Yeah, how they got all this stuff, we never know.
You never know, and GLaDOS is in there too. So it was just a weird little niche thing, and it got me into poker because I was never playing poker like that. But it was fun. Far Cry Blood Dragon, which is probably the last good Far Cry game.
Yes, Blood Dragon.
And they never made a sequel for this one. Also,
they did.
They did.
Yeah, Trials of the Blood Dragon.
Oh right, but I don't count that.
So that is a sequel to Blood Dragon.
Oh, that's so. No,
yes.
I don't accept. But Blood Dragon was fun. It was just a riff on 80s movies with the whole like what that 80s thought the future was gonna be, and it's just stupid and fun. Papers, Please, me, a personal favorite of mine. I love Papers, Please, only because like that's an impactful game for me because I was like it's a simple game, but it holds so much weight in what you do. You just try to let people through, like the border of Kazakhstan, and a good game. I like that. Next one, Legend of Zelda Between Worlds. That was a good one for me because that was one of the few 3DS games I was like, holy crap. It's one of the few Zelda games I also fully played through at that time too, and that was really fun. I liked that one a lot. After that, Stanley Parable.
It's a good game.
It's a good game.
It's the narrative makes me laugh.
I like the ideas behind it, and
it's like had a Portal S vibes.
It does, and you can choose to play your own way. And if for some reason they found a way to like, okay, if you do it this way, but then don't do this thing, they'll incorporate it, which is even funnier. After that, Black Flag, which is the only good Assassin's Creed game for me, and that was just a time for me. I was like, I love Black Flag. It was the pirate thing they got from Part 3, and they made it into an entire game, which
another convoluted story. Try and follow the Assassin's Creed story. Holy shit!
I know. Part 2 of Bayonetta came out in 2014, and it's sad.
I never played Part 2,
and it's sad that they never got the. Well, of course it's sad because
it's on
Nintendo's like we
platform.
Yep. But it was on the Wii U, which barely anyone played, but people who did play it said they loved it, which I did too. I was like, that was great. Yeah, it is a fun game, but it's just not going to get the big appeal as
now it's on the Switch.
Now it's going to be on the Switch, so it's going to get probably a bit more of a kick to it.
No, it's on the Switch, but it's just like the controls for that.
Yeah,
not digging that.
Shovel Knight came out 2014, which is
fucking game.
Such a classic to me, and that's how you do Kickstarter games. This is the benchmark right here. They did 4 DLCs, well, 3 technically.
Yeah.
Plus the Shovel Knight game, so it's like you got an entire like.
And within like 6 years, yes.
Yeah, and I love that game to death. That the choices about it, the way it's like a mixture of games. Like it's got stuff from Mega Man, it's got stuff from DuckTales, all that stuff, and it's all rolled into one. It's love letter to retro games like that.
Yeah.
All-Star Battle came out 2014.
All-Star Battle. Wow. That's when everybody got into JoJo. That's like pretty much the idea kickstart of JoJo. Like JoJo came out like in 2012.
2012. The anime?
Yeah, the anime.
The first anime, yes.
Yeah,
came
first
out
anime. But then like 2014 was like, all these other stuff. Like, well, I'm curious about this character. I'm curious part 5, part 6.
To me, that was like, I gotta start reading because there was a lot of references.
Yep.
In that game,
because like 2014 was.
That was when I still didn't have an Xbox One or PS4.
Yeah, but it was like I say they just fit on. They didn't start airing.
I think Stardust may have been
about to start.
Yeah,
but it's like the beginnings.
Yeah, and it's got at least most of the main JoJo's, plus the main villains, plus a couple side characters. And that was the only game I seen. Well, they say that scored a 10 out of 10 from Famitsu, which is really hard to do apparently. Yeah, and it's fun because you get to learn more, and then you can see how. As also the start of how they started doing the localization of character names in there, where it's like, instead of Aerosmith, you got Little Bomber, which they just kept because. Those things were never localized inside the U.S. until that game. So Sticky Fingers came Zipperman. I'm like, I guess, but still, we got it.
We got it. So be happy.
They found a way around it, which is really cool. Shadow of Mordor came out 2014.
Which a good game.
Which is a really good game.
Really, really good game. I have to say that revenge system is pretty much it's just like pretty much that game makes you feel like powerful, and once you get killed,
you really want to kill.
You really want to kill that guy who killed you again, and like, oh, you back for more, eh?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this and that, and this, like people that you injured, they free, they came back like, oh, fuck you up this time, this and that. Like, holy shit, oh man, I got too many people. Oh damn, there's a stronger dude.
Yeah. God
damn, I wish they could continue on with that series that thing, but
Shadow War.
That game sucked.
It didn't suck. It was good, but it was just kind of the first game again, and they went back on there like, oh yeah, we don't have microtransaction. This one, what are you talking about?
And then it did.
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor, but it's still like it was just a mix of like Assassin's Creed and
Batman.
But they were like, it's our own thing. Come on now.
Alien Isolation. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is when people talk about, like, did you play the new Alien game? Because people were like, oh, Colonial Marines?
Yeah, that shit sucks. No, this game, yeah, man, this game's good. And like, yeah, whatever, it's an Alien game. And you play, holy what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
You, like, scare shitless. The androids, the fucking alien
itself.
And then you be like, oh, I can take the alien out. No, you cannot.
Yeah. And that was...
You playing the long game with this shit, homie.
Yeah, so once you got, like, in that game and you were, like, trying to hide from that. And it was moments, like, I think it would... It was kind of integrated with the Kinect.
Yeah.
With the whole, like, you can't make a sound.
Yeah.
Also, you can use your head to lean. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that at all.
Yeah, like, no.
And I think if you were playing it with the Kinect, it would record the moments, like, when the android got you. You thought it would be... That's just normal, like, oh, it's on the floor, and he grabs you and then records you. I'm guessing it did that with your reaction, too. I'm guessing. Yeah.
And also, like, you have to unplug your Connect, be like, okay, if I'm talking, everything else, alien can hear me.
Yeah,
fuck.
Basically.
Nope. Unplug this shit.
But yeah.
And the androids, like, pull y'all lock. You're like, what the fuck, man? I'm hiding from you. Yeah. God damn you.
Yeah. Basically,
but we go into 2015.
2015 is Undertale. I know it's basically like a big fucking meme at this point, but that was one I can still. The thing is, I can still watch like playthroughs of this game with people, and I'm just like, oh, that was such a good moment right there. And it was pretty. It was a good game. It was very good, and it was one of the few games of its kind where like, oh, you don't have to kill everyone. You can friend everything. And I was like, oh, what? Really? Okay. And it just became its own life on the internet. And yeah, with the fans and everything, yeah, it's kind of weird, but it grew on a life of its own. And the guy Toby Foss went on to do, he's like, can do what he wants now in terms of the game. He sends it to the Pope. I don't know why. He's got a character in Smash, kinda. He made songs for Sword and Shield. And this is just like he just made it as like a what do you call it? It was a mod for Earthbound.
Yeah.
And he made a whole new game out of it. And there's still moments in the game where I'm like, wow, that the writing for it is really good. And also the soundtrack too. The soundtrack is fucking banging. It's such a good game all around. After that, Ori and the Blind Forest, which I really liked. It was the art style for that was really good, and I can't wait for the second one coming out later this year too. Arkham Knight, for the most part, at least had an ending.
Yeah.
I remember because it was so funny. I'm like, Arkham Knight, finally comes out, and that was one of the things. Like, I gotta get an Xbox One for this. I cannot play that on the previous Xbox 360s or PlayStation 3s. And I did, and I finally got to it. I'm like, oh, this is a good game. I liked it a lot. And Phantom Pain came out that same year, too.
Yep.
And I love Phantom Pain. Even though from what I can tell online, not a lot of people didn't like it.
I liked it.
But I think it was just sour because of the fact that...
it was not true American game.
That and Ground Zeroes came out the previous year. And people were like, oh, it's going to be a completely full... Oh, no, it's a... What was that, $30 game, was it?
Yeah.
But it was just a demo.
Yeah.
Damn. That's what that is. But this is the full game right here.
Yep.
And again, I really liked it. And that's just for me personally. Like, there was just a lot of fun stuff in that game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
You can choose your own path and how to do your missions. Even though it's like, it's not kind of truly a
Metal Gear game.
But there's still moments in there like, yeah, that's Metal Gear right there. They played us like a damn fiddle. My favorite thing right there. 2015 also was Rock Band 4.
Yeah.
And
that happened.
that was so weird to me. I'm like, oh, they coming back again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad that I didn't get the whole set because I should have. Like,
Yeah.
I just brought back memories for me and well for us because that was our jam from 2008 to 2010. We play Rock Band. Like, oh, so let's go play Rock Band. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Not Guitar Hero. We don't play Guitar Hero here.
No Guitar Hero family, no.
And that's how I was like, oh, I can actually feel like I can actually play the drums if I had to.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when Guitar Hero tried copying it with World Tour. That didn't go anywhere. But it's for what it's worth. I was like, still a decent party game. I don't know what Rivals is, and I try not to figure out what Rivals is.
What?
That Rock Band.
It's just an expansion.
I know it's an expansion, but I'm just like, I don't know. Uncharted 4 came out in 2016, and that was one of the few games like, I need to get a PS4 to play that game. And I did. I liked that a lot. Even though you felt a lot of the same things from Part 3 and Part 2, but it was just nice to see it finally ended, Doom 2016 also came out.
Yeah.
And that was the thing that lit people's asses on fire.
Yes, it did.
Because I thought it was going to be Doom for the... Where did I play? For a 360?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be like that. I was like,
oh,
it's going to be another...
Doom 3?
Yeah, it was going to be another...
Doom 1. That was Doom 3 off of the OG Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was going to be it's going to be another boring thing, but they fucking amped it up. And they were like, no, this is the Doom that you want from the original. You can punch dudes, get the chainsaw.
Yeah.
There's little bits of...
Rip and tear, baby. Rip and tear.
And then there's actually parts where you can explore the level.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, there's a little secret here. Okay, cool, I can get that. Then kill rooms, just...
Yeah.
Such an old school game where it just doesn't care. Like, fuck it. You're a dude that was born in hell. And you're gonna kill every demon, alright?
Yeah.
There's no story for this.
Yeah.
Titanfall 2 came out that year, too. Which is a very underrated game.
Yes, it is.
For the most part, it's still pretty well rated for the people who have played it. But not a lot of people did, and it's just sad to see. Like, they were like, "Oh, Titanfall 1, that's only multiplayer." No, this one's actually has a very good single player. The multiplayer is on here, and it still is good. But the single player it's surprisingly fun. I'm like, because the mechanics for the first one was really cool. Like, oh, you can run on walls, jump off it, run that wall, climb that into your mech, and then fight other mechs. I'm like, that's really cool. I like that. To have your own single-player story on that, that's great. So, other one is Keep Talking No One Explodes. I just like that game a lot. It's a very fun party game. Resident Evil 7 came out.
You forgot to mention Super Hot.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's all like... You forgot to mention Super Hot, Overwatch.
Oh, shit.
You skipping through a lot of stuff, my fam.
Super Hot came out 2016, which I really liked.
And Super Hot was one of those mechanics that I remember seeing.
Yeah, it's a very good idea.
And was like, okay, I'm really intrigued about this, but how this happened? And then next it was just like that little demo, and next they came up with the full game. And you'd be like, holy shit, this game is fucking good.
You do your own John Wick,
basically. Yeah, pretty much your own John... Before John Wick.
2016, no, that's...
I consider like you do your own... John Wick
1,
John...
2014.
Yeah, okay, you're right. John Wick, or I consider like myself like John Wick or your own... John Woo type of thing. Like, shoot. Oh, toss the gun at this person, grab the sword, slice, toss the sword, and then like, oh shit, there's a gun coming, like see the bullets go through, then you like try and plan it all slow motion, everything else.
Yeah, you pick up like a bottle, throw the bottle at the gun, you pick up the gun he threw and you shoot him.
It's fun ridiculous. Stuff. And Overwatch.
That just consumed my life for those 2 years.
For 3 years, man.
You include 2019. 2019 is when I just slowed down a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
At least at the beginning of the year, I was like,
you spend over $3 billion in Overwatch.
That's a little too low.
Okay, you spent over $9 trillion.
I spent the entire deficit of the U.S. on this one.
And you pretty much was happy about it too.
I was great. I'm not gonna deny, like that was a big part of my life right there.
We get Overwatch 2?
Maybe. If it's good again. That's because that brought me into the whole thing. Like, I gotta play some Twitch style, gameplay.
But it's so lame to play it that way, though. Overwatch became so like
well, you have to be friendly to like new players.
Yeah, anymore. It's like it became you have to be competitive for everything else. And the thing was with Overwatch is not was a competitive based game at all.
Well, it introduced me to that. Like, brought me to terms like DPS.
Yeah.
MOBAs and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you get to learn the team, but it was for casuals. It was a casual shooter to play casuals, and then the casuals became hardcores, and the hardcores were, oh yeah, this became hardcore, and they're like, okay,
it became a whole different game at the end of its life,
and it's still going.
It's still going, and it's still making its bank. You know, the characters are iconic because people, and rest in peace, Battleborn that came out like 2 weeks before that. Mm-hmm. You tried. But you should have came out at least 6 months earlier. Mm-hmm. That way people will still be playing it, but no.
Not even.
I don't know. But yeah, that was the game right there where I was just like, I'm going to continuously play this. I got good. I felt like I was good enough. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I continually played that. And then that's like one of the games I had like the most hours put into it. And the most money. Mm-hmm. Not proud to admit, but hey, that's how it is sometimes. 2017... We got Yakuza 0.
I think I mentioned Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 7. Mm-hmm. Resident Evil 7 was just a good game because it was bringing it back to form.
Yeah. After playing Resident Evil 6, left with sour taste in your mouth. Resident Evil 7, people say, not too sure about that.
Then because like, is it going to be action now? Like, oh, no, it's not.
No. Welcome to a Family, punch. It became more of a survival horror.
Yeah.
During that time in 2007, like 2006, 7, like, oh man, you have to know a horror game, and this became like a kind of a horror game.
Yeah, it was more like, we're gonna copy more ways of like, you know, Slender and all that stuff in the first person because Resident Evil's not a first person game.
Yep.
But they brought it in the way of like it can work in this way.
Yeah.
And also they had that weird DLC of like, Chris Redfield's in here.
Yeah,
well,
no more hero. Well, Chris Redfield was at the end of the game.
Yeah, he was, but still, it's weird.
This is a Resident Evil game. Just letting you know, Redfield's in the game.
I know.
Working with Umbrella, but Umbrella is a different company now.
But the graphics for that game is amazing. Mm-hmm. That's the one that had the whole Resident Evil engine, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And it looks real because, like, you know, they're up close to your face. That was one that made VR when VR was still a thing.
Yeah.
that was one like you got to get Resident Evil just to play VR. Resident Evil 7. Mm-hmm. I think that was kind of like the reason they wanted to make it, you know, first person. But anyways, after that, which was Breath of the Wild, and that to me is the best Legend of Zelda game I've played. Yeah. Only because there's just so much goddamn freedom in that game. You can do whatever you want in that game. You can climb trees all day. You can climb mountains all day. You can go straight to the boss if you wanted to. If you feel like you're ready, you can tackle any dungeon you want in any order and anything. And how you solve it is up to you. And that's just to me one of the best parts about it. And I know people will say that this Zelda's better. I'm like, I don't know. I did play quote unquote the best one, which was Ocarina of Time, and I was like, yeah, it's a good game. Mm-hmm. I'm just not blinded by nostalgia as other people. But that was one of the last dying games on the Wii U I played. I was like, if I was gonna, I think that was probably the only reason I got a Wii U. I wanted to play Bayonetta and I wanted to play Breath of the Wild, and then there it is right there. Mm-hmm. Next one after that, Yakuza 0. And that was the first Yakuza game I ever played. And it steamrolled for me, though, my thing of like, I actually like these games a lot. And I'm now, you know, pretty late into the development. Mm-hmm. But the developers saw that too and like, you know what, we're just going to release every single game for the PS4 right now. And they did, for the most part.
Yeah.
And I still think 0 is the best one because it had the most intriguing story out of all of them. And it just goes to show, like, you can have, like, a super serious game, but not have it super serious at the same time. It can be still stupidly silly and all that stuff. Cuphead came out 2017, too.
Yeah.
I love Cuphead.
I still didn't play the copy of Cuphead yet.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting.
Yeah, it's not like you're never going to play it, right?
No, I'm not going to play it. I'm just waiting for the good time.
We saw it when we first saw the demo for this.
Yeah,
I was like, holy shit, that looks really good because there's no other game out there that looked like it, You know, I took the whole 1930s, 20s style of animation.
Mm-hmm.
The rubber hose, like, oh, we're gonna keep bouncing.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of two things. It's a running gunner and it's a boss rush game.
Mm-hmm.
And they have unique bosses. And it brought back the whole thing, like, oh man, this is a tough game. Like, it can be tough, but
Mm-hmm.
once you get down the patterns and all that stuff, you can feel you feel great when you're finishing it. And I'm glad they don't have like a life bar because that can kind of make it harder.
Yeah.
To concentrate on it, but you're like just constantly like, if I hold off for 2 more seconds, I think I can do it. And when you finally hit the end, you're like, oh shit, I did it, haha.
Mm-hmm.
And also now we're just waiting for the DLC for that one.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes out.
Exactly. Let them come out.
Prey 2017. That was such
That's
a game that no one, I did not know it was gonna be good actually, but it actually was. It's a very weird thing because it's like, is that a sequel to the original Prey that came on the Xbox 360? I'm like, kinda.
It's a reference, was it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like System Shock if it was just remade today. Because there's a lot of references. There's like a lot of homages and stuff like that. But I think it's a very good game. Yes, it's also there's some terrible moments where you're just like, you have mimics. So like if you're walking around, you see a cup and it just jumps out and scares you because you're like, oh yeah, that's right. They can copy anything. So sometimes you can like, I'm gonna hit this chair just in case.
Yeah. Go hit everything so I can just know like, hey, make sure.
Crash Bandicoot, the remastered trilogy, came out 2017 too. I like that one a lot. It got me thinking like, oh yeah, I really like the Crash Bandicoot games, and I still do because it was just that was a thing of its time. It was a simple like, just go down this narrow path. That's your game right there, and then it gets hard. Of course it does because it's just like, you know, they updated the controls at least for it, but I still enjoyed that game, and it's one of the few games that it just I think is better than than the one because of all the improvements on it. So yeah, Overcooked.
Yeah,
2017.
What a good game.
That is a good game, and such a simple idea for a game. You're just cooking food with your friends. You know, like, okay, the whole fun of it is just like, here you go, you take this, I'm gonna clean this dish, I'm gonna go servicing it right now. Okay, cool. And that's just fun.
Yeah.
Other one is the other game came out, Hellblade, 2017.
No, Hellblade came out
earlier.
Yeah, I played in like 2019 though.
Oh, okay. But Hellblade is a good game. Yes. They're gonna come out with part 2 now. I can't wait because it's best played with headphones because they have the whole binaural audio.
Yeah.
When they're telling you like, oh, what is that? All that stuff right there. Mummy Demastered.
I never played that game.
This is just a dark horse for me because like that was just a simple game. That's all it was. It's based on the movie, not really, but it kind of is. And it's just a Metroidvania that you wanted to play. You just play a nameless guy. And
you play as no, not nameless. You play as Tom Cruise, right?
No, you play as nameless soldier.
Oh, okay.
There's no way they can have Tom Cruise's likeness in the game. But they have Russell Crowe's likeness in that game.
Of course.
And so the whole thing is like, if you die, you can get new guy comes over and takes your place, and you can get the upgrades if you get to the part where you died, and then get all your stuff back. It was just a simple game, and I 100% in it, so,
Gotcha.
There's nothing else to say about it. A Way Out, which I personally still like a lot. It's a good game, and it was fun co-op, because you don't get couch co-op.
And I can't play co-op with you at all.
That's weird. I don't know why they even said that. I don't know if it was just a weird defect, but you should be able to play with someone if you had your own copy. God of War 2018. Good game. Everyone said everything about it already, so there you go. It's just a good God of War game. Spider-Man also came out 2018.
Good game. Everybody said the same stuff.
The same thing about that one too. Makes you feel like Spider-Man.
Celeste, a really
2018.
good game.
Yeah, really fun game.
My daughter loves Celeste and everything else.
Really? Did you turn on the assist mode?
No, she don't want no assist mode.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. I like the idea behind that because that's just like gets you ready for like I want to play more games like this. It's got a simple idea behind it. It's like you can climb stuff, but you have a limited time to it. You have a jump, but that you have to hit the floor for it to reset. And they
what do assist mode do anyway?
It makes it easier. So with assist mode turned on, you can have unlimited jump, unlimited grip strength, unlimited. You can't die. Yeah. So if you fall off the map or hit a spike, nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
You're just there to enjoy the story, which is a very good story relating about anxiety and all that stuff.
But no, my door is trying.
That's surprising. That's really cool. I like that.
Because I'm like, do you want assist mode? I said no.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. How far?
We just made it to the evil twin. The evil.
Oh, I see. Madeline, I think.
Yeah, Madeline. Yeah.
Madeline, I think is her name.
Yeah, and we right now I think it was like, first it's just her shadows. Like pretty much her. We was at to a part that like 4 of her clones was following us.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's also... I like... So, it introduces new mechanics. You're just like, oh, what does this thing do? You fly through. You're like, oh, okay, that's what it does.
Yeah.
Then introduces a thing with that mechanic, like, oh, you gotta make sure you hit this thing, then jump up at that right time.
Yeah.
So, that's what I like about those types of games. It introduces it first, then it adds a new twist to it.
Yep.
Which I'm like, that's really cool. And also the music. Yep. Music is really great. Mm-hmm. And so you can make it as hard as you want to. You can there's strawberries in each level.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or you can get that. If you get that, you can unlock special B-sides, which is even harder.
Yeah. I seen the fucking things on that game on YouTube.
Yeah. Wow. Exactly.
The Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2 for 2018. Yeah, that was a good game. Mm-hmm. As much flaws as it has right now, but
yeah.
But it was. I just like the character of Arthur Morgan. He was just a badass dude, and you can totally relate to his whole crew right there. And it's not technically it too, because it's before part 1.
Exactly. Punching horse will give you consequences. By the way.
Return of Obra Dinn, I already mentioned this. These are the newer games now, too, 2019.
So this is also
Resident Evil 2, of course.
Yeah,
such a good game.
Mm-hmm. Devil May Cry 5. Yeah, good game,
and Outer Worlds. That's right there. Good games. Oh my god!
And we are done.
We're done for today. We'll see y'all next week when we give you more stuff of the decade. I don't know, man.
We'll talk about movies. Upcoming movies that we could be excited about.
Yeah, that is true. The Grudge.
For you.
For you.
Alright.
This is go to our regular site, thedeadpixelsinternet.podbean.com. Go to our facebook.com/thedeadpixels of the internet.
Like the page.
Yeah.
Go to Joe's Twitter at
Joe Manuel.
My Twitter's at Broken Hexagram.
Yeah, toss a coin to your Witcher.
Why don't you? No, not that meme. No,
not that meme.
Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel at
Dead Pixels Internet.
Bam! There you go, man.
Go to
Skill Tree of Chicago on YouTube as well. Bam! There you go. I didn't eat nothing, so I'm hungry now.
Go to our Stitcher. Go to our Apple. Go to our Spotify.
Yep.
Podcast. We got.
Yeah, just search up the Dead Pixel Internet, and we will appear in your feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and also, thank you. Like to say before, thank you C2E2. We are covering you. We are covering your convention. You're being approved, and we are covering your con once again. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Anyways, this has been the Dead Pixels of the Internet.
Ruining the picture
in since 2011.
Ooh.